Welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. Let's talk to Audrey first. What do you got? Your Grace, we're almost ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form any alliances and ready our agents. Thank you for the reminder, Audrey. When we're ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountains. Redova will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. We do. Very good one, actually. Your Grace, what you asked of me was a very difficult task. I have, however, managed to help the villagers support the walls of their homes. Thank you for your help. You have prevented a lot of potential damages. What did I send her to do again? Sup? I found this vial. Can you tell me anything? It's a used glass vial. I'm not sure what more I could tell you, you guys. Heard what you did these paintings for. Tell me what you're doing with those paintings. You lied to me. You are not a collector. I can explain. These works people buy are not true art. They're nothing but a fraud. These paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject. They have been painted without a reverence. Artists call them impressionists. In reality, they just can't paint. My artwork, it shows each subject in their purest state. These artists only exaggerate features to make them look better. It devalues my work. So I just dispose of the paintings. I pay for the paintings, so I can do whatever I wish with them. I choose to burn them, so what? It harms no one. Fair enough. You are right. As long as you pay for the artwork. Of course I do, and I pay premium prices too. Alright, that's all. Have a good one. Thanks for visiting. Goodbye. Torlando. Thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Your general was magnificent. I made such progress. Unbelievable progress. I wanted to show you the final piece, but now I'm thinking, a general is kind of lonely in there. Why not expand on the story? Make it bigger, better, make it grand. You know what I'm thinking? A witch would make a great audition. A general and a witch together. I think this will sell. Oh, everyone will talk about Torlando the Wonderful. Sure, go on, fine. Witch will help. Perfecto. The witch is going to make all the difference. Thank you, Your Grace. What is this? What do you sell? Is that by chance Hisser in your arms? Your Grace, I bring... Hisser? Father, have you seen... I don't think I need to repeat that one. What happened to the Hisser? Your Grace, these pots are these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods and can spread diseases, fleas in particular. I came here to offer my services as your hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought it'd do you all a favor. That's for the better. This is probably for the best. Father! Hisser was on a quest. It's not fair. This murderer here should rot in the dungeon for killing one of my special agents. I'm sorry. Please don't punish me, Your Grace. If I only knew, I wouldn't have... I came here looking for gold, but since I've been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be of service. Let me serve you and your people. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track them down, bring them your bring you their bodies. Bring them your body. Anyway, let me redeem myself, please, Your Grace. Maybe I'll help during the battle with Redova too. Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that, but we could use your help for. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll do my best to redeem myself. Buddy, you're fine. I'll be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon's guard is an old friend of mine. Another agent at our disposal, Your Grace. You will see this agent in the weekly summary screen. What about Hisser, Father? How do I take Lashuli and Dusty back now? I'm sorry, Sedania. At least the hunter there will act on Hisser's behalf. Fine. We'll bury him with the others. I better check on the hunter when I get a minute. He might know something about this tooth. He does. Legend. I run a little business, your grace. I can exchange your supplies. I have few. For gold, I have much. Say 25 supplies. Don't have that much. For 18 gold, have way more than that. I don't require you. Goodbye. Not a problem at all, your grace. I'll visit you again in some time. Okie doke. Probably do the gold for supplies guy now, though. That'd be fine. Gardens. Are we going to the gardens? Oh, yes. Your grace. Saying goodbye to Hisser. Yes, father. Shh. Dear Hisser, you were my bestest and swiftest agent, but most of all, you were my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart, and I will miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace as well, Hisser. Thank you, father. It's all right, Stania. Are you feeling any better? Yes, father. I'll just stay here for a while. Okay. How you doing? Yes. Stay safe. Bye-bye. To the dungeons. I'll talk to him, but I don't. Found this dude. This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? Ugh. Looks like it came from a big animal. Enormous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon? I've never seen such a thing, your grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I could try. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. It'll take a while, though. This can wait. As you wish. That's all for now. Can't blame you. I need to get that done. That is more important to me than the tooth. Because I already know the outcome of that trial, so it doesn't matter. I should invite a lord, should I? Well. Fucking who? Lord Etton's the only one we have to talk about with anything. It's fine. Maybe he'll be thankful. All right. She's gone. Don't have to pay her. Hunter costs the same amount as the witch. Makes sense. Prepare Hunter. Absolutely got plenty. Am I losing supplies at this point? 34. I might be. 3, 6, 12, 18 plus 13 is 21, 31, and you cost 34. Well, how many people do I desert? Well, you know what? I think I can live with losing 28 soldiers and having a few more supplies. That's fine. Didn't pay the soldiers this week. They're not fighting. I can live with that. Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Talos' death, and I think Ivo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Ivo's advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chamber. I've heard Ivo say he has some kind of plant. I can't wait to see... Wait to see you? She didn't finish writing. Could it be she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Ivo soon. We will find everything out then. True. Are you ready for the royal trial, Your Grace? Did all I could. Trial starts next week. This is our last chance to gather evidence. We don't need to pay agents for that week. We won't need them. Thank you, Audrey. Daryl? Your Grace, I've returned from the barn full of rats. He wasn't lying, there was a lot of them. I got my boys to catch them all. Thank you. What did we do with them? Never mind. Your Grace, when I arrived in Oberka, it was a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with the man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Thank you for the help. Lord Etton! May I be of service? How's your business? Still selling Oracle dust? Of course, Eric. Just because you didn't want to support me doesn't mean the others won't. My business is booming. You should stop. Oracle dust affects people's lives negatively. Don't you have anything else you can sell? What? Passing such a huge pile of gold? Just waiting to be picked up? You must be having a laugh, Eric. If I don't sell dust here, I'll sell it elsewhere. Everyone wants it. You can't stop me. Bye-bye. Your Grace. Does it? Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly. Our sacred oak is dying prematurely. All the leaves are falling, and they shouldn't be, Your Grace. We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have all gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Volos has escaped the underground. He is searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms, Your Grace. The god of thunder is trying to find Volos. The thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. And give us supplies for tonight's ceremony. Perhaps we can calm the gods down. Yeah, okay. Not sure you're gonna help, but he'll try. Give him every mission you have. May the gods bless you, Your Grace. Thank you. What's up, hon? Eric, I have important news. I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to jinx anything. I think it must be around 14 weeks. But now I'm certain. We're pregnant. Ooh, that's wonderful. Hopefully it'll be a boy this time. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this one. Have you told the girls yet? No, I haven't, darling. Can I tell them? Why? Of course you can. Why? Your Grace, my village was attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat. They also wounded the shed keeper who tried to scare them away. I think they are hungry at this time of year. We're afraid they'll be back. What? I have a general? The general can hunt things? That was some supplies. I didn't pay my soldiers so I could do this, so here we go. Should at least be... This should last for a while before you can get new chickens. Thank you, Your Grace. This will help us for the next couple of weeks. Hello, Luke. I bow before you, Your Grace. My name is... Boguslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brains. My lady, she's so upset with me, and she's got good reasons, I tell you. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house and with the kids. She always complains how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out because our barn will make no more money for us. She has a point here. Darn, did I not think of this before? I have tried everything, Your Grace, but she will not have me back. I found a new job in the potato fields. I even shaved. My heart is broken and I cannot sleep at night. Please help. Maybe a witch could help? No. You fucked up and your wife doesn't want you back. Get over it. This is not my job to fix the fact that you are a fuck up. If your wife wants to help you get back, good for her. I'm not going to force the woman to love you again. You fucked her life over. No, that's... Bye-bye. Won't always be a person who comes along to fix your problems. Of course not, Your Grace. I'm truly sorry to have bothered you. I really messed this one up. You sure did. Bye-bye. What the fuck is my problem? Why would you think it had to be my problem? Guess what? You're gonna be an even more middle child. I bring good news. Mother's pregnant. No wonder, after all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom. Giggles. Yes. The giggles. Please. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough? To be fair, she's the one who keeps encouraging it. With you three? Yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. We need a successor to the throne. I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes. You know, boys can get annoyed if they get bullied too. You know, stay safe. You absolute Gryffindor. You're absolutely Gryffindor. You're not Slytherin, because you don't really... She has ambition, but she's not like, take whatever she wants. She just kind of has poor impulse control. This really comes down to. And I can't fault her for it. How are you feeling? It's good news. I know, honey, I'm so happy. How are you feeling? Well, I've been vomiting all morning, but that's fine. Suppose I can live with it. Yeah, it sucks. Remember when I was pregnant with Lorsulia? Of course, those were different times. I wish things were as simple as back then. Me too. No wards, no lords, no wards, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, you come and get me, alright? Of course. I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. It is quite chilly in here. Of course, my darling. I'll see you later. Fireplace. Alright, cozy in the evenings though. Walkie doke. Hoping I can start the fire myself. Hey, Sedania. You're gonna be a middle child now. So, your sister's visiting soon? That's true. But first, good news. You're gonna be a big sister. What? I already have a big sister. Yeah, and now you're going to have a little sister or brother. Really? When? I want a little brother. What's his name gonna be? We don't know yet. We don't know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl. But he or she is going to join our family in around 20 weeks. Okay. Is this a long time? Yeah, it's still a while away. This is so exciting. Maybe you can help me hold on. 20, 13, 33 weeks. How many months is 33 weeks? 52 in a year. Maybe that's right. I don't know. I can't do that. I can't do it in my head. It's too much. So anyway, this is so exciting. Maybe you can help me convince Luli to come back home. She's visiting soon. Is she excited? Is she bringing Dusty? How long is she staying for? I'll tell her about how Hisser tried to save her. She's not bringing Dusty. I know how much you miss him. But he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. Again. He wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. Again. We'll take you to see him right after all this is over. How does that sound? That's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent. Something different. But nothing else comes to the gardens. You'll find something eventually. How about another snail? They can't do much. That's why I like them. It's my favorite pet of yours. Nowhere else to go, right? Hello, I'm back. And nobody wants to talk to me because I've done everything efficiently. So there's really no reason to send an invite. Bloop. Fine. It's currently dead. Unavailable. Unavailable. I don't know, man. Joven. Hey, man. Sure do like you. You're just swell. Let's go north first. General? Great. That's all I had, right? Everyone else is done. Okay, week done. Time for the trial. Okay. Army upkeep. I'm gonna not pay him again. Because I want supplies. And I'm greedy. And I only really need 1,000. But we're not gonna talk about that. Welcome to the Royal Trial. We will firstly question any witnesses that have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And with that, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Advisor. King Talus' own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. I am Rigo. I am advisor to King Talus. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over there. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talus. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lorsulia, not Ivo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come to Talus and his family, and she would proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Lies! Shush. You will get to speak at the end, Lady Lena. Thank you, Rigo. This is very useful. Not as helpful as you think, though. Castle God! Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name's Lutford, Your Grace. I was King Talus' guard and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say, but I know that there was little I could do against poison, especially one that worked so fast. That day King Talus died was a day of shame and guilt for me. And King Ivo is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talus over the years, but none angered him so much as Noxie. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the kings? Order. Talus called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife, Paloma. Talus knew the only reason Noxie offered to help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Noxie was enraged, claiming he wasn't a fraud and that he would show Talus. I see. I do not have any questions. Let's proceed. Final. Peasant from Bronca. The peasant from Bronca. Come up. Why'd you go behind? Whatever. Tell us your name and where you're from. Name's Hermer. I'm from Lord Etton's town, Bronca, your grace. And what do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Bronca. We've been observing Lord Etton for a while now. He's been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Etton. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers and none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. He's not a nice man, your grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talus. Is that all, Hermer? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Who's next? Ah, proceed. I think these are all the witnesses we have. Let's proceed to the gathered evidence. The decorated letter. An instructional letter. The scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It's a very specific decorated pattern which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Lena, please step forward. Only lords from the north decorate their letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses, a tree from which lords build their children's cradles to protect them against evil spirits. Lady Lena's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try and chase the demons away. There's no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill Talus. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such a thing, your grace. It might have cold feelings toward King Talus. Well, there's a big difference between not liking someone and killing at him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lorsulia, would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Killing his father would make no difference either way. Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses. Yeah, if we had asked her about the letter, she would have told us that, but doesn't matter. That's enough. Back to the king. Poison vial. The poison vial. The very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talus. Lord Etton, please step forward. It is a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from this vial matches the one used to poison King Talus. Not only that, but it was found near Bronca, a village under your control. Talus was against the dust trade, and as we found out from Lord Lurs, you two were not the best of terms. The Talus death, weaker borders, and with Atina might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Davern. By poisoning Talus, you plan to expand your business. Isn't that the truth? Based on Hermer's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense! I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talus. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. There's no more evidence. There's no clear answer here, you guys. We have to sentence someone, anyone, or else Ivo will put the blame on you. Did the best we could. Just politics at this stage. I want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this, Audrey. Based on the evidence, or lack thereof, I sentence Lord Etten. Lord Etten. Oracle dust is a dangerous substance. You are responsible for the death of King Talus. I sentence you to die. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric. Eric, King of Davern. You have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atena's forces will aid you in your struggle against Redovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Later this evening. Hi, honey. You always love this view. This is where the battle will take place. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes, do you see? Right there in the middle, there's a trail leading right through. Sure will hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Hey, nothing ends. With Ivo's help, we'll be victorious. If he helps. You heard the trial? You heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine. So don't worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Your mother's pregnant. We had our fair share of stress with your mother, too. She's pregnant. You'll have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. Have you heard about Maya? Astalia found a new friend. Turned out she's from Redovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Has she grown up, or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. She still gives us a lot of trouble in that one. The other night, she pulled another one of her pranks. This time on your sister, Astalia doesn't spare anyone. And Sedena found new pets. She keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't find a replacement for Dusty. This time I was here, she had a snail. What was it? Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There was also a hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried what she'll tame next. Your husband must be looking for you, I suppose. I miss you, all of you, so much. Forgive me, Lersulia. I shouldn't have let you leave so soon. You know this was inevitable. Everything is fine. You don't need to apologize. Oh, I feel like I do. I feel like I failed you as a father. I still feel like I failed you as a father. Bruises? Ivo is doing all of this. Where bruises where? What? No, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. Just like I told you in the letters. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Atana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more, please. I can't let that bastard treat you like this. I will talk some sense into him. Don't. So, the next decision I make is gonna hurt my heart so much. Because every fiber of my being is telling me to lunge at that child and smash his skull into the ground for hurting my baby girl. I don't give a shit about his army. I'll rip his face off, and I will feed it to him. But I'm given two options. I can either confront him, which does nothing, or not, which will also do nothing. But since I know that I am incapable of saving my daughter from this man, confronting him is only going to make the abuse she has to deal with at home worse. If he thinks it's still unknown, she has a chance. But regardless, we need to save her from him. Smash his skull into the paving stones. Pack up your things. We're coming. Father. Thank you. Let's go. We need to make preparations for the battle. I once again feel like I failed as a father. As a king, I might be doing fine. As a father, I'm a failure. Battle between Davern and Redova foothills. And that's for next time. That's right, that's the end of this episode. The next episode, we're going to battle against Redovia. Things are going to be interesting. I believe we have other kinds. Do we only have the pikemen? I think we only have the pikemen. Because of who I had allied with in my previous run, I also had shield guys. I don't know who it was for that one. Must have been Sir Frederick, maybe? I don't know. There haven't really been many changes in who I allied with, if I'm being honest. I still didn't go with Etten. Still killed Etten. Still don't feel bad about killing Etten either. He didn't do it. None of the three. We could have accused the Dragon Slayer as well because of the tooth. None of them did it. But that's not for this week. That's for later. That's for week 50. And for now, you guys have yourselves a wonderful night.